Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games channel. It's Blood on the Clocktower time. We are playing Clockwork Cyborg by Vaticidal Prophet. It's my first time saying that word, please clap. This is a solo Kazali script. Kind of a cool concept. We don't see very many solo demon scripts very often. And the Kazali has a nice set of options for what they could be picking. But nothing too crazy, I don't think. Nothing too spooky, scary, which I think is good. But we have 6 outsiders, which is kind of crazy. I guess we're making up for having one demon by having an extra minion and 3 extra outsiders or something. It's kind of crazy. But I am none of those things. I am the fortune teller. I am once again the trouble brewing character on the non-trouble brewing script. The only trouble brewing townsfolk. Librarian. Okay. But by now, maybe not just yet. I was going to say by now I would know if I've been Kazali'd or not, but maybe not just yet. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll actually get helpful fortune teller information. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? It's been an interesting night of games. This is game 4. We had 2 very quick trouble brewing games. One really tough custom script. That was Donjons and Demons, which I'm starting to like as a script. This is our first time playing this one, which I'm curious to see how it goes. I'm curious to see if we can socially read who a Kazali would pick. If it's me, people would probably guess that I would pick Amelia and Kate, and I would probably be best served picking Juwin and Candace in that case. But then as for what characters, I don't know. I really would love to get a no here. But my odds are not great. My odds are not great. There's a long pause, sir. If the Kazali creates a godfather, what happens? Sick. I don't think I can trust Ryan in literally any game we've played. And the last one was especially bad. And I know you're watching this, you bastard, because you comment on all of my videos. Again, you bastard. Right here, that's you. Will we trust each other this game? I know you're not the demon, to the best of my ability. Will we cooperate and work together? Or are you gonna do some weird shit? Yes, you in particular. Surely I have to try and be besties with them. I genuinely thought Oracle would just be like a funny scene eyeball. I wonder if Roller's gonna be like, huh? Did the STs go off to play chess? No. I'm far on the night sheet. I'm down here somewhere. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, because I had it muted, so I was like, what?
Oh my god, no, they're playing the Steam version. What's it called?
Demon Bluff.
Yeah, Demon Bluff. They're playing
Yeah, fuck
two-player
that
Demon Bluff.
game.
All right, wakey, wakey. I'm back from playing Demon Bluff, but the game was so bad that I died. I think the game is cursed by a demon. Please exorcise it or something.
Curse of the Demon, 1957 mentioned.
Hi, sorry, I have two things I'd like to say, or not, I guess.
I'll listen to you, Ryan.
There is a widow in play,
I
and
won't listen to you, Ryan.
I'm the puzzle master.
Oh, that just gets so much worse.
I know. I think that's why I was shown the widow ping, because I can't tell between the widow poison player and the puzzle player.
No. Okay, follow-up question. Who would pick Ryan to be their minion?
No one in this room. My minion win rate is actually not too bad. Compared,
because you just claim Mayor every fucking game.
it's because I create so much noise, right? And that it detract. I always get executed in final 3 instead of my demon, or stop my demon from getting executed. Yeah.
Day one, Keith. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Day
Are
one.
we Jewin trusters today?
Day one trust falling.
All right. I was thinking about it, and I figured my best Kazali team would have been you and Candace, because you're the people that I talk to the least when I play this game. Mostly because Candace is newer, but often you immediately jump into a chat with someone, and I don't get much of a chance to talk to you.
Yeah, true. Fair enough. Do you want to trust fall or not?
I'm happy to trust fall.
I'm the savant who's failed to get information. I need to go talk to Roll after this again.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, he said come back later.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I'm the fortune teller with a no on Ryan and Weedy.
Cool. All right.
Was not me. That is probably Sam's laptop of a cat.
Can we at least see the cat?
Ignore. Well, Sam's got a camera off. So anyway, continue. The day's not over. Please continue.
That's so funny.
Hello.
Hi, I am the fortune teller. I got a no on you and Ryan. Ryan claimed to be the puzzle master with a widow ping.
Okay.
I want to trust you, and he's a minion.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just the Elsa here, so I actually don't really like the role, to be honest. I'm really bad at making combinations of evil teams. It's not something I'm good at.
I don't hate the Elsa here. Fun fact about the Elsa here, it has an optional rule where the storyteller can limit it to 3 guesses total per day.
Like across town?
Yeah. Did you know about that?
Oh, I'd be fine with that. Like,
it's really interesting because it says same as like gossips and juggles and stuff like that, but they don't have the optional rule like the Elsa here does. I assume it's just implied. But if people know that that's implied and they go, oh, I'll game it so that either the Elsa here is muscled out or it confirms who the Elsa here is in a way, which I think is a strange choice.
So yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know.
Well, I know that you and Ryan are not the demon. I know that I am not the demon. That's
so
all
just
I
put
have
like
so
Ryan
far.
in as a minion.
Yeah.
With
maybe
because it's unlikely to get no's, to be fair, with between a red herring and an actual demon.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know.
Also, what are the odds that the widow is the minion they picked?
And what self?
Well, no, he got the ping, so Ryan would have to be a different minion if he was.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely putting Ryan in the thing then.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd pick Widow on this.
Yeah, on 7.
Maybe although also you'd never pick Godfather because you don't know how many fighters there are.
Yeah, exactly. While Rollo's not here, I am Serenovus mad as the fortune teller today.
Nice, is Serenovus in here? Yes, there is.
Ryan, did I miss a widow ping from you?
Yeah, I heard the widow's call, so Keith is lying. I don't know why. Or it could be amnesiac shenanigans. Oh.
Excellent.
Widow's...
At least I shouldn't guess the amnesiac from my perspective then.
Hmm.
You're the
Yeah.
Kazali just picking one minion. What would you pick though? Like Keith and I were chatting about it. I don't think you'd ever pick
Serenovus
Godfather.
is the best pick. I think Godfather is the worst pick. You have to assume that Kazali added outsiders. A thing you would not normally assume.
I would
Yeah.
pick Witch on this player count. Because even if the Witch gets 1 kill, that's very, very strong.
It is pretty.
I agree.
Alright, so if a witch kill goes off, it's definitely Ryan.
As the Kazali,
Okay.
specifically.
Some people have hands up. I guess I'll go with Amelia first.
I would like to also guess that Keith is the demon and Kate is the minion.
Keith is the demon and Kate is the minion. Heard. Weedy.
I'll guess that Ryan is a minion and Candace is a demon.
Ryan is a minion and Candace is a demon. Heard. Any more Alcahir guesses? Alright. Nominations are open.
I'm going to nominate Keith.
Amelia nominates Keith.
I mean, there has to be a liar between Ryan and Keith, with one of them saying a different minion each. So
Do you want to say it out loud, Amelia? Which minion are we talking about here?
I didn't.
Alright, Keith, your defense to that? Whatever that
I
was?
was running a bit, mostly, to be honest. I am not currently Serenovus mad. I just thought it would be a funny thing to say, specifically because we were waiting for Roller to come back.
Alright. It'll take 4 votes to put Keith on the block.
Wow, okay. No one else thought that
one
was
vote is
minion
not
noise.
enough. Keith is safe for today.
Nah, it's YouTube noise.
It seemed more like a bit, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
What was that, Weedy?
it seemed more like a bit. Like,
Fair.
Juan.
I'll nominate myself.
Juan nominates Juan.
I'm sharing bits of myself.
Juan's sharing bits. It'll take 4 to put him on the block.
Alright, put your bits away, John.
Sorry, what?
1 vote is not enough. 2 ones. Can I have another?
Don't have 2
Please, sir.
votes to rub together.
Second call for noms.
I'll nominate Ryan.
Weedy nominates Ryan.
I don't know about this Widow's Call business.
Ryan.
In my defense, I think it is exactly concurrent with what Rolo would do to give the Puzzle Master the Widow's Call, because there are 2 likely perma-droizen players, and I will not be able to tell the difference between the 2 of them. Yeah, that's
Alright.
all. If you put me on the block, I'll guess.
Alright, it'll take 4 votes to put Ryan on the block.
7-player game. 2 of them evil. Puzzle Master drunks 1, Widow drunks another. We have 3 players in this game. Seems bad.
4 is enough.
That's rough. You could put
Alright,
it on the
so-
same player, right, as the storyteller? Oh no. Who goes first?
The Widow would see the Grimoire. Puzzle Master is a setup action.
Yeah, okay.
Puzzle Master should be down first.
It's much harder to meta what's going on when only you can see one camera in the Puzzle Master private chat.
Yeah. Ryan's not like, yeah.
Cool. Cool. I have like no information, so I just blind guessed Juin and I learned Candace.
Sick.
Cool.
Final call for nominations. Ending the day in 10. Ryan's execution in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ryan is executed and dies. Good night, everybody.
I cleaned the carpets in our lounge room today, which means the lounges have been pushed into the other side of the room, and they're like kind of backed onto each other. My dog was lying on the lounge next to me and just climbed over the back of the lounge in front to lick my husband on the face. So her hind legs are on my couch and her front legs are on his couch, and her belly is over the top of the back of the couch.
I see. This is a big dog.
She's probably she's medium sized. Like she's bigger than a corgi, but smaller than.
She's a border collie.
Well,
She's a
she's smaller than a border collie.
On the order of what?
She's like.
Just want to say, bigger than a corgi is not a big benchmark.
Yeah, there's a lot of dogs that are bigger than that.
Corgis. I don't
But
know.
I've
They're
seen
not
some
great
big
Dane.
poodles.
Your dog's not a great Dane.
Yeah,
I'm
whatever.
guessing.
She's roughly border collie sized, I
Sick.
guess.
Would it fit
But I
in a
think
bread
border
basket?
I think border collies look a little bit bigger because they're very hairy, and she's got short hair.
Is she mixed?
Yeah, she's border collie kelpie.
That's racist.
So that's the border. The border is
She's
kelpie. Isn't kelpie a horse?
I just realized I could just take a photo. No, kelpies are small. Let's take a photo.
Just tell your dog to come and be in the camera in daytime.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure kelpie is half horse, half seaweed.
That's not true.
Am I insane?
Yes.
What am I thinking of?
Oh my god, Candace asked, is that golden retriever size? A kelpie and border collie? Is that what golden retriever? I think it's about right. It's similar.
I think, yeah, probably actually.
About right. Golden retrievers aren't necessarily big. They're a little lanky, but not necessarily huge.
Look, I'm just not good at.
Wait, there's nothing else bigger than a golden retriever outside of like
Great Danes?
two, 3 dogs, right?
Also, poodles are
Alright,
enormous.
everybody.
Dalmatians are huge.
We died of the night.
Oh, leave Weedy
We're all
alone,
taking
guys.
crazy pills.
Yeah.
Scottish
Leave me
folklore, a
alone.
kelpie is a shapeshifter that looks like a horse and can swim.
Kelpie, huh?
Are you high? What
Google
the
it,
hell?
Google it.
He's right.
I just
You're
looked
right.
it up.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It is like a folklore creature, but it's probably not what Kay was talking about, which I'll accept.
Yeah.
What?
So I have goofy as fuck news.
What?
Ryan Puzzle Master guessed you and then received Candace, and then as the fortune teller, I selected Candace and Amelia and got a yes.
Well, do we kill Candace?
I think we kill Candace.
Or should, I'm gonna go talk to Amelia, I guess. I've talked to Candace.
Have we got a claim from her? I don't have a claim from her.
Look at my Savant info was yesterday. I only got it like at the end of day 1. It was so cooked. So the outsider was selected by the Khazali. So it would imply that it was it's Khazali, so there was whatever outsiders.
Could be a second
And
one.
then and then one of your neighbors was Sarah Noah's Mad yesterday. Well, yeah,
Interesting.
yesterday. So yes, during yesterday, one of my neighbors was Sarah Mad, which could be
Sarah.
Ryan.
If
I wanna
Ryan
talk
was
to Ryan.
Sarah Novus mad.
He feels more Sarah Noah's Mad based on him loudly proclaiming Puzzle Master. So I might talk to him.
But if he's Sarah Novus mad, he knows for a fact the Widow is not in play, and so giving us the Widow ping is unhelpful.
Exactly. That's all. That's unusual. He could just be
Cooking
evil.
up some shit. Yeah.
He could just be a minion
Yeah.
as well.
Interesting.
But yeah. Let me go talk to Rollo or Amelia. Let's see. Will I get into that conversation? Guess that's a no. Time to harass.
Ryan and Candace evil together?
Are they talking to each other?
They're talking to each other?
They are talking to each other. Maybe.
Hello.
Hello.
What are
It
you
is a
claiming?
horse. I looked it up.
It's not. What are you talking about? You got to
Google
say
Kelpie. It's a Scottish mythological figure of a shapeshifter that often takes the form of a horse.
I'm getting Australian Kelpie.
Type
is
in
a,
myth.
is a
Kelpie
working
myth.
dog breed known for its immense energy, intelligence, and strong herding instincts.
Type in Kelpie myth.
Myth. Okay, fine.
Kelpie, an
Oh, yeah.
Australian dog breed. Yeah.
A water Kelpie. Okay,
It's a
fine.
horse. So it's really
Crazy.
funny for a Kelpie the dog to be small when it's named after a horse. Anyway.
How close is your character to a water Kelpie?
Very far.
Yeah, I think everything on here is
think
pretty
they
far.
all are.
What are you?
I'm the fortune
Decide-
teller. I got a no on Ryan and Weedy on the first night, and a yes on Candace and Amelia on the second night, which is why I picked them, because the Puzzle Master guest said that Candace was the demon.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I want to kill Candace today.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do that.
What about you? Do you know stuff? Are you the demon?
Yeah, well, no stuff. I'm the amnesiac.
Oh.
So night one I didn't learn anything. And then last night I picked someone. Sorry, first night I didn't learn anything. Last night I picked someone, and I learned something.
Hmm.
I don't know how candid I should be.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I picked someone and learned a 1, and I asked if I find out how many. I've asked if I'm effectively if I'm a clockmaker, and I got a warm.
So maybe steps are included somehow.
Yeah, so I think it's steps, but what I don't know.
Mm.
But yeah.
Interesting.
Mm.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to kill Candace today. I've been confirmed by someone as well.
Oh, sick.
Hmm.
How?
I've been seen by a dreamer.
Oh.
Mm.
Sus.
Hella. All right, see ya.
Surely Amelia comes and talks to me. Guess not. Hello.
Hello. Anything you'd like to claim?
I'm the fortune teller.
Genuinely?
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Did you get a yes?
I got a yes on you and Amelia, and a no on Weedy and Ryan.
You've got a no on Weedy and Ryan.
Yeah, which is not very helpful because they're both dead.
Nice. But you got a yes on me and Amelia.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I should be dying.
Yeah. The Puzzle Master guess revealing you in conjunction with the fortune teller information seems grim.
Yes.
Do you want to claim?
No, I think it's better if I just die and not say anything.
Fair enough. Sometimes it'd be like that.
I've told Ryan what my role was, and we started laughing at each other.
Why? Why would you do that? Why do you trust him?
I don't. I just thought it was funny.
Okay. Gong respecters out here. Jeez.
All right.
We were just having
welcome
a
back.
super cool storyteller discussion without you guys.
About kill.
I was
Not
right.
really.
All right. Time for public chat and nominations. June.
How do we feel about going through with the Puzzle Master guess on me onto Candace as a potential
Do
demon
you think you were drunk?
Some people think my information is a bit weird. It's not. I mean, it's not hard to. It's really hard to pass right now, but feels like I've got some 2 false ones on either yesterday or today. I'm Savant. If that wasn't a marriage, I'm just giving it away.
I have a fortune teller yes on Candace.
I've also heard a fortune teller yes on Candace.
Sorry, Kate, you voted on me yesterday, right? It was.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why I'm not totally sure about how trustworthy your information is.
Are you sticking to Widow Ping, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm Puzzle Master with the Widow Ping. So there's a world where June's Widow poisoned, and I guess the Widow poisoned instead of the Puzzle Drum player. And I could not tell. Yeah.
I voted on you yesterday because it was like the 5th nomination and we didn't have anyone on the block, and someone dropped, so it went to 3 and we needed 4 to put someone on. And I thought someone claiming an outsider in a 0 outsider game was probably a good enough execution considering we only had limited noms left. I actually don't necessarily think you're evil, actually.
Oh, sorry, Amelia, you first, please.
No, you guys go.
No, I don't think that's a very legitimate, like, that accusation doesn't really make sense given that Kazali means outsider count is arbitrary. We could have 0 to like 4, theoretically.
That's true. Yeah. But no one else was getting on the block. That's literally the main thing. Like, yeah.
Amelia's hand is raised.
Also, why aren't you coming after literally any of the other people who voted on it? But anyway.
I would like to also here guess Candace as demon and Keith as minion, please.
Candace as demon, Keith as minion. Heard.
Why do you hate me?
I felt that sign.
Second call for noms.
Can I nominate Candace, please?
Yeah, Kate can nominate Candace.
Sorry, Jordan. I started talking and the hands came up, and I don't know. Well, as in, I think your hand went up first, but I didn't process it until I started talking. Puzzle Master saw them. I don't know if the Puzzle Master is true, but they're also Candace is also in a fortune teller. Yes.
Candace.
I'm fine to die. In fact, I'm not gonna claim my role.
Okay. It'll take 3 to put Candace on the block.
Don't overload it.
Why did everyone just chuck their hands up for that?
It's Detroit.
3 votes is enough.
No
Candace on the block.
So
like
everyone
no one under
alive
20
except
gets
for
that
me voted for that.
Yeah. Fail goal, the numbers be going crazy.
Final call for noms.
We literally have today and tomorrow that we have 2 noms.
Well, then, Amelia, then nominate someone else you think is better.
Then I'll look like a minion lifting.
Exactly.
Ending the day in 10.
I'm going to nominate Keith.
Amelia
This is
nominates
Amelia's
Keith.
tell. She just picks fights with me.
My tell that I'm what, in the game?
Yeah.
Have an alignment?
It's
Have a pulse.
I don't know. I know you guys will dismiss the day one thing as a bit. Maybe it was a bit, but yeah, I don't know. I have nothing else to go on. Like, I don't think a random Puzzle Master pick that Ryan YOLO'd on day one because he was on the block is going to be a reliable source of who the demon is. And then everyone voted. So, I don't know. I'm just picking someone else.
Keith?
Yeah, so I ran the bit where I said, hello, I've been selected by the Serenovus to be mad about the fortune teller because I am the fortune teller, and I was using that to communicate to people that I was the fortune teller. As the fortune teller, after hearing the Puzzle Master guess, I selected Candace and got a yes, which is what I told several people during the day today. Several being Kate and Julian, I guess. And then we all voted on Candace, as was the plan. So, for me, it really was not a surprise what just happened. It just, you weren't included.
So Kate's not the fortune teller?
No, I am.
Okay. Sorry then, Kate. I should have been mad at Keith instead of you.
Why? Why are you mad at me?
All right.
Voted on
It'll
me.
take 3 to tie and 4 to execute Keith instead.
I voted on you after getting a fortune teller no on you because I thought you might be a minion that was not the widow, trying to put widow info into the town.
1 vote is not enough. Ending the day in 5.
Minion panic, guys. My demon.
All right. Candace is executed and dies. Everybody go to sleep.
My hard read is that if Ryan is telling the truth, we have a Kazali, a widow, a puzzle master, a puzzle drunk player, a widow drunk player, and then 2 people with useful info, which might be dead already. So either the game's unsolvable or I just don't trust Ryan. And the second one is easier to play. Unfortunately.
Do we have any other outsiders? I know of Ryan, hard claim of it, but anyone else coming outside?
It would be really funny if I was a politician, but alas.
I have a public service announcement. Pixie is now my second most played character after Luke.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if mine's changed.
My top character remains Undertaker, which I fucking hate.
Why do you hate it?
I don't know, it just never works for me. Usually I end up just dying day one, trying to get people to nominate someone.
Mine is
Yeah.
Imp, Ravenkeeper, Empath. So
Ooh,
no matter how many custom scripts we play, it's still all Trouble Brewing characters.
I've got librarian, poisoner, philosopher.
Branching out into S&V a little bit there.
Yeah.
We don't even play Trouble Brewing that much.
Mine is the seamstress, which is so lame.
Yeah.
Apparently, I love balloons. I've been the balloonist 6 times.
That checks out.
But to the point of not liking one of my most lived characters, I've been the Amnesiac 5 times. Truly heinous.
Yeah, Amnesia is tough. Amnesia is one where you just have to run like the person who is the amnesiac is an idiot, so that they do actually figure it out before the game. I feel like because it's a townsfolk, if the player does not figure out what the amnesiac ability is, kind of a failure as a storyteller, because then it really is just an outsider.
Yeah, it becomes an outsider most of the time. Because like I'll guess like half and half. Like half the time, I'll be like, "Oh, it's one of the neighbors. That's what the ability has to do with," and I'll get like a worm, and I'll get nothing else for the rest of the game. Like, oh, okay, I have no idea what it is, but the neighbors.
Yeah.
I was just chatting to Alan. He hasn't even made it to his site yet.
Oh,
To where he needs
Jesus.
to work. He's still traveling.
Didn't he leave last week? What?
He left
He's an
yesterday.
active.
Sunday, I believe, right?
He left
It's
yesterday
Sunday.
morning at like 8:50.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh,
What does
wow.
Alan do for work?
He travels. I'm joking.
Does this work?
I mean, he needs to travel for work. He's kind of a consultant, basically.
All right, to town. Sorry for the long night. Juin died.
Oh, sick.
Hi guys, I have something interesting to share. I got the Widow's ping just now.
What the fuck?
So let's go puzzle this out and work out how the fuck that's happened.
The
Oh,
I know how
Widows.
that's happened.
Yo, how?
I'm the plague doctor.
Plague?
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
what?
So we
No.
have 0 pieces of good info now. Delightful. Okay.
Oh, no.
Alright, look, I'm just gonna assume that my information is sober and healthy. If it's not, I can be mad at Rollo later. I picked Amelia and Weedy last night and got a no. So I'm assuming that my isolated yes on Candace is red herring or whatever, and then Kate, who I have not picked, is not me and should die. That's all I've got.
I hate this game.
Yeah.
Have you round robin?
Juin.
I find
Oh,
it.
you want a round robin? Yeah, 1 sec. Got a storyteller console.
I find that incredibly convenient from Keith.
I
But
had
also,
a yes on 2
it-
people and wanted to split it, so...
I think
Oh.
Keith's my biggest candidate currently.
I've
What
just
the
thrown
fuck,
all
Weedy?
my info in the public chat for day 1, day 2. The only days I got info. I think, yeah.
Sober and healthy chef, 0.
You'll see there, Amnesiac is a demon bluff.
Post Kazali. What?
Maybe I guess Rolo decides the Kazali bluffs after the Kazali has made their choice. So
Oh.
the token that they're now needing to see could be one of their bluffs.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Juin,
makes
you wanted
sense.
a round robin?
Yep.
Was that? All right. Juin, would you like to start?
Yeah, happy to start. I put all my savant info in the chat. I think the most relevant and easiest to pass is that the last thing, Amnesiac is a demon bluff. And unfortunately, someone's going to hard claim Amnesiac, I think, today, so that'll be suspicious. That's it. Ryan, you're next.
I'm the puzzle master. I picked Juin because my grim is still like mostly empty, and I learned Candace.
Amelia?
I have been claiming a assortment of Alsahir, Amnesiac, and Vaguely Dreamer. I am the Banshee. I am clearly alive.
We can fix that.
I'm the dreamer. I saw Kate as Amnesiac or Serenovus. She's not the demon. On night 1.
Interesting.
Also, like, I trust her. I went up to her. I didn't say you're the Amnesiac or anything. I just said, let me help you with your ability. And she reacted in a way that I trust.
I'm the Plague Doctor. I really trust Sweetie because the only person who I told that I was the Plague Doctor to was Ryan. So I don't know how Weedy, being the first person to be dead by the demon, would have. I'm pretty sure that's not a lie.
I'm the fortune teller. On the first night, I selected Ryan and Weedy and got a no. On the second night, after the puzzle master guess, I selected Candace and Amelia and got a yes. Last night, I selected Amelia and Weedy and got a no.
I'm the Amnesiac. Being framed by the storyteller, apparently. On night 1, I didn't learn anything. On night 2, I was told to select a player. I selected Weedy and I learned a 1. Last night I selected myself and I learned a 2. And so basically I asked a few questions, but today I asked if I was a minion finder, like if I'm finding the player turned by the Khazali, and I got a hot. So I think there must be just some caveat or something. But
how can you get a 2? There's only one player turned.
Steps.
Steps.
Number of steps 2.
Oh.
Yeah, but there's only one player that's 1 step from me and 2 steps from Kate. That's
which would be
Candace.
Candace.
Confirmed.
So.
Sure.
But Candace is confirmed, I guess. Yeah.
If I may, so other side of my day 2 information was a sober and healthy chef received a 0. So I'm gonna tunnel into the fact Amnesiac is a demon bluff. Sorry, Kate. If that's the true statement, then the false statement is the sober and healthy chef received a 0, meaning that the sober and healthy chef should receive more than 0. Is the thought process there? In a game with only one minion, it means that it's potentially between Kate and Kite. That's the thought process there, unless anyone wants to say something else.
Kieran, keep in mind I dreamt Kate on night 1 is not the demon.
Well, then it would have to be Kite, right? From your point of view, Weedy.
And
yeah, well, I'm just saying for your
evil with me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying for the purpose of your information, Amnesiac is probably not a demon bluff, because the way I approached it with Kate is I said, let me help you with your ability.
I mean, that does kind of
I like to recognize
point to a
Ryan's
role.
hand.
Yeah, I'm also inclined to think Amnesiac is not a demon bluff, and because I know for a fact that there was no starting Serenovus, I believe Kate is good, which would make it a server chef 0, given that Kite's information is pointing away from Amelia being the demon and pushing towards Kate. I think Kite's the widow, starting widow, and because now there are 2 widows, it's a little confusing.
I don't think that is how that works. Really?
Why?
You reckon the Plague Doctor created a second widow?
It doesn't say not in play minion ability.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, I think I'm more because from my perspective, I think Kate is good and we have 2 evils. Because Candace is good, I'm good, right? Then I think the 2 evils are Kite and Amelia is more likely to be the demon between them. Yeah.
I think it's Kite and Amelia, but Kite is the demon because
I'm not fine with that.
Because there was a yes on Amelia and now there's a no on Amelia. It's pointing away.
I mean, my information changed directly after a widow ability was created. Is that a coincidence?
I
Yes.
have been tunneling on Keith since like day 2.
All right, since weeks
He
before
read-
this game started.
He
Go
read
on.
so sus, and now there's enough info to point to, I think, just Keith and Kate together. I can see how there's a world where Keith and I are evil if you think Kate is good.
The evil role I saw Kate as was Serenovus, unless
Yeah.
somebody wants to, I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
in
that is-
Ryan's world,
In my world, Kate has to be good. Yeah, that's why I think it's too.
So,
And
Weedy
Candace
and
is
Kate
also
are on the
provably
same
good.
team, right?
I think-
And the chef information would fit great with that, except it would make both pieces of the savant information correct.
I'm
Where-
also on Candace's
possible if
team because I
June
got
was-
the Widow ping last night.
Yeah, so I don't see Kate being evil. I just think I've become poisoned from the Widow. Amelia was a demon. I got a correct yes on Amelia on the second night. And we
Hold up.
executed
I
Candace
think it is
instead.
entirely between
Oh,
Keith and
wait.
myself.
Yeah, and I think it's Amelia. Like Keith, from your perspective, I think it also has to be Amelia,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
All right, well,
Oh, I hate
Someone
this.
nominate Amelia, please.
10 seconds, guys.
what are you?
I just think it's Keith though.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Keith
I'm
nominates
Widow
Amelia,
Fella.
so that Kate can
Keith
nominate me after.
Nominates Amelia. Tell us
I feel like I was trapped
any
there.
extra stuff.
So the way I see it, I got a yes between Candace and Amelia. And I know that I'm a good player. I've been pretty forthcoming about my fortune teller ability, actually. I told Weedy day one, because I knew that I got a no on him. I told Candace that I got a yes on her to her face the day before we executed her. I hard claimed to June and Kate on day 2 as well, actually, if I did not before that. I've been trying hard to solve the game, despite hearing multiple times that every single person's poisoned and all their information is useless. The best fit that I have is that Candace was in fact the Plague Doctor. Weedy did in fact receive a Widow ping. Whether or not Ryan did hear a real Widow ping or just is the minion at the start, I don't think it particularly matters. I gotta know that he is not the demon. I got a yes that Amelia is the demon. Candace is not the demon in that pair. And then I gotta know after we think a Widow was created. I trust Weedy. I know that he is not a demon at any point. And if his Widow ping is the thing that poisoned me, then I just have to believe that my yes on Amelia was in fact isolated because Candace is dead. And that's the only useful piece of information I can use this game.
Amelia.
I feel like the only actual like thing that was said about me, like there was a lot of stuff said about the game state. The only thing that was said about me is fortune teller yes, which is absolutely can just be explained by a red herring.
Well, it's more
Like,
that it's
there's-
not Kate and it's not me.
Well, that's obviously, yeah. From your point of view, yes, 100%. But from my point of view, it very well could be you. I don't think there's I don't think there's anything on me. If you guys need to do this, fine. But we've done this the last 2 games and it hasn't worked out very well. I will be nominating Keith after this. I think it's just Keith.
Take that back. It worked out great for you last game. You won.
Yeah, it didn't work out well for the good team.
All right, it'll take 2 votes to put Amelia on the block, starting with Weedy.
I think
we
I'm
should
the Widow
execute.
poison player because my information doesn't make any sense. Damn. My information doesn't make
2
any
votes
sense.
is enough.
Wait, have you
Ending the
guessed?
day in 5.
So
I
I got
nominate?
I got a hot on finding the Kazali turned player, which doesn't make sense. The only person I could be pointing to, sorry, that's steps away from the Kazali turned player. I selected Weedy and got a 1. I selected myself and got a 2, and that would only be Candace, and we know it can't be Candace.
I
There's
think
no way, unless Weedy's lying about the Widow call, but they're both dead, and I don't see that happening.
I think Keith is a more likely demon candidate.
The game will end in 5 seconds
I would like to
if I do
nominate
not hear a
Keith,
nomination.
please.
Okay, Amelia nominates Keith.
I don't think that it is Kate for all of the reasons that we've said. So my thought has to be on Keith. This is a thought I've been having, and I've nominated Keith multiple times. The fortune teller is still alive in final 3. Weedy, I think, is the best. Keith, 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 I think, is like, I don't know, socials claiming to have seen a second minion on day one, I feel like it all just kind of points towards Keith. But yep.
I don't really have anything else to add. Yay.
All right. It'll take 3 to tie, 4 to execute Keith instead.
Wait, Amelia.
Can you vote? Yeah,
I was
otherwise
going
it'll
to say,
tie.
oh my gosh, I nearly had a heart attack.
Oh
5
no.
votes is enough.
Why is
It surely
Keith
cannot be
winning?
beaten. Keith is executed and dies. Oh, not again. The game is over with a gong. That continues.
Long yourself, Waldo.
Yeah. Look. Yeah, the evil team has won. Keith was our fortune teller. Keith was widow poisoned last night when Candace, the plague doctor, died. I gave that widow ping to Weedy, who I thought was a fairly confirmed good player, and would probably be able to convince Keith that their widow poison ping on Amelia the demon was poisoned.
Fuck you all so much.
Sorry, Keith.
Kate was our Sarah Novus, who Sarah locked Ryan, our Elsa here.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then we have Juan, our savant. I think I was a bit mean on day 2 with your savant statement, but I thought it was leading you in a nice direction. The Chef Zero was a true statement. Amnesiac was not a demon bluff because it was Kate's starting role.
I'm gonna murder you. Damn you, Roldo.
I was wanting to do it to make you think about worlds where Kate was evil. And then I think Kate just had too much social cred that it backfired a bit there. And then you were killed immediately afterwards, so I didn't have a chance to do something else. And it was hard as well in that on the first day I gave you some info that one of your neighbors was Serenovus mad. That was Ryan. Because I gave that info on day 1, I didn't really want to, like, normally if a player is Sarah-locked, you can tell the savant a player is Sarah-locked to kind of help out solving the game. But because I gave Serenovus info on day 1, and then Ryan was Sarah-locked, I didn't really want to just give you 2 days of Serenovus information. Like, that seemed worse.
Ryan, why was there widow call?
Oh, there was no widow call. I was just having fun. I was Sarah-locked.
Why didn't you just come out at night? Why didn't you just come out at night?
Come out at night as I never. There was no point that I was free.
It was forever locked.
No, as in like if you break madness at night, you get executed, but nothing happens, and you're already dead.
Is that how that works?
How would Rollo run it?
I probably wouldn't run it that way. I would probably rule that if you break madness at nighttime, you could be. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. It's weird actually.
No, the rules say that if you break madness at night, you can be executed, but it's nighttime. It makes no difference.
That's a bit rough, like that, because I think Sarah locking is a strategy, and so to have a way to circumvent it really, I think it limits.
I think it's not in the spirit of the character, but
and there's also ways. That's one of the 2 ways the Serenovus can hide that it's a Serenovus.
But at no point did the Serenovus seem to claim there's a widow's call, Ryan.
Oh yeah, that was just me.
I was wondering about that. I was like,
was very detrimental, actually.
I so thought Ryan was the politician over that.
So did I.
Oh.
Yeah, that was pretty world-breaking, Ryan.
For widow?
Because
because everyone thought that they were poisoned. I just assumed Juan was poisoned.
Yeah, I thought so as well. As a result, I thought therefore, if not Puzzle Master drunk, I was then poisoned.
Yeah.
Like, how do I put this? Because I'm Puzzle Master drunk. Like, I have to.
You weren't even Puzzle Master.
No, because I have to pretend to be the Puzzle Master. That's how madness works. I have to float the idea, and I thought, what more insane thing would to be done?
No, you gotta learn the art of writing the lines.
Yeah, by claiming that you got the widow's call as well, you're basically saying 2 good players are drunk.
I did the math.
Yeah,
there
like
was 2 townsfolk that would get information.
We found our new Giga outsider, Ryan.
Yeah.
Crap. Widow and Puzzle Master.
I think getting unanimous votes on the only alive good player kind of shows that we were nowhere near where we were supposed to be, even though I said literally the word bar for bar.
Sorry, Keith.
Like, the problem is, how do I put this? Like, I knew that Kate was the Serenovus, obviously.
You
but,
knew it as well.
Yeah,
No,
because
because
we
I
said the
had
dreamer
to know.
info.
Yeah, we said the dreamer info. So I was pushing on Amelia anyway, but that was just vibes, right? That's what I knew. I knew you were good, Kite, but there's no way I can tell that without outing that I'm.
Yeah, you would break madness. That's fair.
Exactly.
So, Ryan,
Like,
put it
that's why I
this
just
way.
pushed on Amelia.
I had you as evil the whole game,
Same.
and
Yeah.
I built worlds around Duan's info, the chef info, and the fact that he was probably poisoned in worlds where you were the widow, or stuff like that. Like, it messes with like cognitive space of trying to like puzzle out the information we had.
Yeah.
But also, I'm sitting here going, okay, so Rolo, a person who I am confident is not a stupid storyteller, made a choice to put a puzzle master in the bag, and then the Kazali unfortunately created a widow. And then later when the Plague Doctor died, Rolo goes, you know what this game fucking needs right now? Another widow. A second widow. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Ryan has to be a minion that knows the widow is not in play and claims the widow's ping so that everyone thinks he's a good player. I don't see, like... You see what I mean? And so then we get a chef 0 information, and I'm like, okay, well then, where do we fit that against Kate being seen as the amnesiac and all this kind of stuff, right? We only had like 3 people with any pieces of information, and so I'm stuck on the final day going, I have fortune teller information. I think it means this. I guess, kill that person. Everyone's like, I don't care. I'm like, great.
I mean, my savant info made me push on the minions. So it wasn't like game solving, let's be clear. But
yeah,
Ryan, there's a world where you can still be mad as the puzzle master, but not give out puzzle master information or give out Widow's Call. Just so you're clear, you can do that, and Rolo won't execute you. I know Rolo. Alan might, but Rolo won't.
Yeah, the puzzle master information was just random, right?
Yeah, what?
The puzzle master on the block is obviously gonna guess.
Yeah, they.
Oh no, like making a puzzle master guess. That's like I think if you didn't like make a puzzle master guess privately, that's almost breaking madness in some ways.
Like good guess.
But I think claiming the Widow's Call I think was not helpful in the long term. I had a moment where I was like, this would be really, really funny, but very bad for the good team if I actually woke up Ryan on the final night and gave him the Widow's Call.
Second one.
And I was like, that would be so funny, but nobody would ever believe it. And so I was like, I want to give the Widow Call to a player that I think everyone trusts.
Yeah.
In Weedy.
That's so funny.
Damn, if you're giving it to Ryan and Ryan's like, I got a second Widow's Call.
It was also hard to because the Plague Doctor was killed in the night, going down to 3. The Plague Doctor was executed, right? And so if I gave myself the Godfather ability, Eve will win the game.
Yeah.
If I give myself the Witch ability, there is no effect, which is kind of lame. If I give myself the Serenovus ability, now there needs to be 2 people Serenovus mad, and I was like, it's so mean to make the single remaining good player Serenovus mad as something. And so instead I was like, okay, well, if I do the Widow Call, that confirms Candace, that confirms Weedy, and then all that needs to happen is you guys need to convince Keith that his information is the wrong way around. Which
really
happened,
funny
but...
if you gave yourself the Serenovus ability, made me mad as the Savant, and I have like 1 minute to come up with 3 days worth of Savant information to prove my case.
Yeah, I was the only thing I was tempted to make you Serenovus mad as the Banshee. And then, because I knew you'd be in conflict with Amelia then.
Yeah.
But then, cool. Yeah, but it still felt like this is too much. Good need the help.
Yeah, my problem is if anything about me wavers even slightly, I lose all trust in the town. We've at least seen that twice, just today alone, where any slight bit of doubt means I'm useless, I'm ignored, and I'm dead. Which is like really, really hard when I'm sitting there fighting the whole time. And you see that like the one bit of me trying to signal to people that I'm the fortune teller and there might be a Serenovus in play was the one argument that Amelia had to try and get me executed, and every single person voted. So it's like I really don't need help to be distrusted by being Serenovus picked or whatever. And then if I had the Widow ping on the final day, that would have been,
Thank God.
disastrous.
Thank
also.
God. So I guess using Widow there was relatively constructive. It still helped evil.
Yeah.
I thought it helped evil, but it also helped good, which I thought was the fairest way to do it, rather than doing nothing at all.
Me after I
did.
made my fortune teller picks?
Because
you paused for a long time.
I did pause for a long time. I hadn't decided what was going to be the fairest thing.
Yeah.
Because if for example you chose both Kate and Amelia, I'm like, well, I have to show you a yes. So there's no point doing a widow poisoning, and doing a widow call.
Yeah.
And so if that had happened, maybe I would have made. I could have. I don't know. It's really weird when the storyteller gains a minion ability when evil are winning.
Yeah.
It's kind of like okay, you still need to do something that favors evil, but you don't want to just smash the good team.
Ends the game.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rolla, just not relevant for this particular setup, but in a hypothetical world, right, where there was a puzzle master and a widow, would you pick who's puzzle drunk before the widow?
I believe so.
Okay.
I would, because the puzzle master is a constant check, and so as far as I'm aware, the moment the puzzle master is in play, you should assign a puzzle drunk token.
Yeah.
So the widow would see who is puzzle drunk before they poison.
Exactly. Yeah. Puzzle master is very beginning. It's almost set up, I think. It's not
It's basically immediately after setup is kind of how I interpret puzzle master. Because if you puzzle drunk a player that has setup text, their setup text still happens.
Yeah.
Another question. Do you guys decide if you're putting a drunk in the bag? Do you guys decide which character is going to be drunk before it gets dealt out, or do you decide after the fact?
It depends on the setup, because
Sometimes
you can
it
do
moves
something
me
fun. Like you could, for example, if it's King Choir Boy and you're making a drunk choir boy, that's a choice because you haven't put the king in the bag. You must commit. Quite often, though, I think in any situation where you're not doing a setup like that, you can just see what happens and be like, okay, this is what's fair.
Because in my first
Which
ever
is why
TV
empaths get drunk a lot.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
I dealt out the tokens and then decided which was drunk based on where the tokens landed.
Yeah.
And I was like,
usually
wait a
what
minute.
happens. Empath next to the demon says, hello, you are the
Yeah.
drunk.
In TV,
I was like,
it's
are
just
there any
safe.
token integrity purists that would slay me for that?
No.
No.
In TV,